Beep beep.
Wanna feel wanted. I might do 100 miles an hour past the cop later, IDK.
What? Eh? Eh?
I kind of feel wanted, so I might do 100 miles an hour past the cop later. I don't know.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't have to. Really?
Because I remember what that one sounds like.
Of all things. Okay. Tricolor time! I did not check at all what is the stages. So this
Oh, well.
rush might not work. Wait, I can still check. Oh, Flounder Heights and I don't know actually.
So close. Beep beep.
Bega. Defending.
Oh, fantastic.
There's a waffle.
Yeah, I see that. There's also a cat.
It's also a person and a Sora. But not an Isora. Okay, now I want to find someone that's named Isora. Okay. Shit, man.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Okay.
Just an N64 game I'm playing.
Nope. Denied. Access denied.
Access denied.
Access denied. Ugh.
Hello.
Aha! Okay.
Hello. It's just me.
Yeah, I told him that we were live.
Yeah.
I was just working on my personal essay.
It is looking good so far.
Yeah, I'm proud of what I have. You didn't see the most recent part because you didn't see the part that I wrote about Hamilton. But yeah. I'm very proud of it. I think it could end up being potentially very interesting. Oh, you're fighting the green.
It's tricolor.
Tricolor, so I'm fighting both teams, technically.
Ooh.
Nope. That's a bubble. That's a bubble. Nope, that's a bubble.
Yeah, I'm actually very proud of this. I think it could end up being very entertaining. I hope it teaches people something. I hope it teaches people something about a few things. I think part of my point of this is that history is more complicated than people think it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
Did your team win?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
You won!
Woo!
And also that you shouldn't write off. You shouldn't write off stories just because you think their premise is ridiculous. Because you can still learn something from them.
Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. At least for this fleeing cleric.
Good. So, I mean, honestly, any essay that starts out with "it's difficult to get to know a dead man" is going to be a good essay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna read this out to myself to make sure that I make the way it sounds.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna read it super loudly. So. It's difficult to get to know a dead man. Sure, pictures worth 1,000 words, but when you do a lot of writing, you come to realize how laughably small a number 1,000 really is. You might be able to get in a good description of that space, but you can't learn who someone was, their ins and outs and ups and downs. A summary is not a person. I can look at a man in his long dead eyes, and I can see the weight of his military fatigues, and I can think about how dour his expression is. Yes, the picture is old, some of the earliest photography, but all kinds of 1860s photos have life in them like you would expect. People smiling and dressing up their pets and showing their humanity. The Victorian period was vivacious in a way that I think we sometimes miss because we don't live hand in hand with death anymore. But this man's not Victorian, is he? Because not everywhere is England, and it's not really fair to him to describe him that way when he spent so much of his professional career trying to avoid the rapid westernization, imperialization of everything that he loved. He's an Edo-era man. An Edo-era man from the Edo area, as it happens. And even though he died 155 years ago as of June 2024, if he didn't exist, I probably wouldn't have lived to see my 30th birthday. I think, yeah, getting rid of the even there makes it sound better. I probably wouldn't have lived to see my 30th birthday. It's just, it's much stronger. You don't need that even there. See, this is why I read stuff out loud. Because then I can get rid of extraneous words. You almost did.
Fuck.
I met him because of a twist of circumstance and a certain Japanese comfort with creating fictionalized versions of their most treasured historical figures that Americans don't really share. Sure, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter exists, but people treat that story like a complete joke or as massively disrespectful to the man who gave the Emancipation Proclamation and the Gettysburg Address. I have a really hard time imagining an American gaming company creating a series where famous Civil War figures are suddenly really hot men who are all fascinating love interests of an early 20-something woman.
I noted that was actually a really good point.
Make those men vampires on top of that, and absolutely no one would be taking it seriously. I can see the more yeah.
Don't turn them into vampires. Moral of the story.
No, you can turn people into vampires. You can turn your hot historical figures into vampires and have it actually be meaningful and have the vampirism be a metaphor for a lot of things. The vampirism is a metaphor for a lot. It depends on the route. I can see the more conservative factions of American society absolutely having a bird about it, calling it how it's just another aspect of the culture war, kind of like they did with Hamilton, which is at least more respectful and conformist when it comes to history than the kinds of things I've seen Japanese media do with its samurai darlings. And yet, I met Hijikata Toshizo through just such a game, which I only purchased on Steam because the art is exceptionally pretty. I think I'm just going to say I met Hijikata through just such a game. That's just what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't know he was a simulacrum of a real man, just that they appealed to me because his eyes were described as without kindness while still somehow possessing a quantity of mercy. I liked the rawness of that description and what it told me about this person, who could have casual conversations over corpses in an alleyway on a cold winter's night in 1864, but still see the value in sparing a bystander the death sentence. And that's how far I got. But yeah,
I like
I
it.
kind of have an idea of where I'm going, and I'm excited to go there and annoy all my classmates in the process.
Do it. Do it.
You think this is the first time I'm going to write about Hijikata? You're right. But if you think it's the last time,
You're
oh
wrong.
honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Yeah. It's taking its sweet time.
It is
Yeah.
taking its sweet time. It's really going slow, man.
There we go. Maybe I should bring the paintbrush. Defending!
Oh, great.
Ooh, someone has a
You have to
sword.
defend the ultra something.
I have to defend things. No, not the bubbles again.
Yes, all of the bubbles.
No.
No, not bubbles. Only pink team is allowed bubbles. Other teams aren't allowed bubbles.
Oh, fuck, rain.
We're supposed to be getting rain throughout the weekend. Katie's on.
Yay.
She was in the she was in chat earlier.
Oh, what?
Yeah, in the other earlier stream, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice.
Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Oh, Lord Farquhar.
Well,
Right.
Farquaad status are in short supply.
The mirror thinks he's so fucking funny. And so does Shrek. Shrek just making all the short jokes. Listen, you are literally an oak.
Get him! Yes! I'm coming, Slurpee! I'm coming! Oh, let's do that.
Hello.
Well,
It's fake.
Yeah.
Gray, what?
That's what my brain did, and that's why I started laughing.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
He would kill me if I drew him as a Shrek ogre.
Yes.
I would turn up dead, and no one would know why I was dead, but it would be because he found a way to kill me.
I mean, all you would have to do basically is just like take him in his fury form, buff him up a little bit, and give him green skin.
Oh, Toshi, I love you so much.
No, my brain immediately went to the OVA with Sakai.
Yeah. The one I haven't seen yet.
Oh my god. We need
That
to...
might be
Yes.
something we need to do after stream tonight.
Yes.
The one I haven't seen because Crunchyroll.
Don't worry, we got you.
Yeah.
No wonder I didn't recognize who Takai was. I'd never fucking seen him before.
Yeah. So I do put some people that haven't been shown yet, like Shue. Sakai has been in Hakuoki.
Meow.
No meows for you, sir.
Meow.
No, because it's she's trying to shoot other inklings.
Oh, I'm at
Yeah.
the stuff.
Well, not shoot so much as hit them with a giant paintbrush.
Yeah. God, I had this thing.
So instead,
planned.
what you ought to do is watch what I'm doing, Fade.
Meow.
No, stop.
Pretty soon, I'm gonna start barking like a dog to scare you away.
Oh, fuck.
But that would be even more distracting, so I'm not going to do it.
His name is Top Hat.
Top Hat? That's a
I immediately
Ooh.
from fucking Hanna-Barbera. Whoops.
Why don't you place him behind the healer? Why don't you place the healer behind him?
I can't place. Well, what I was. You're only limited to 5 of the regular units and like 1 lead. I'll have to get into the mechanics later, but. And that's the unfortunate side effect of having a very old emulator.
Yeah, I'm looking at the top.
Well, you want to know when it was that I installed the Project 64?
When?
2005. It has been 20 years.
What the fuck?
19 years.
Listen here, you little shit.
That doesn't sound like. It's been 19 years, not that years.
No!
No, it's been 34.
Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We gotta paint.
Okay, so she's there. Oh yes, and of course, you can end up with things like this.
Why do you have a griffin?
Because it started out like that. Oh good.
What is this game called anyway?
Ogre Battle 64, personal Lordy caliber. Alright, Alright, perfect. Now, destroy him.
No, fuck!
Melody!
Wow.
Kill them all.
I can't.
Shit.
Give in to the bloodlust.
Even if I did, it won't be enough.
Why would you get into the bloodlust?
Chris,
If you
quick
don't
question,
have
are
an Oni, if you
Are
don't have an
thinking
Oni,
tactically?
Listen.
I'm bringing in the paintbrush.
Alright, that was quick. Cool.
Eh.
Solve for X. Don't make me solve for X. Don't make me do math.
Oh god.
I had
No.
math.
No, not math.
X
Not
X minus 100 in parentheses divided by 20 equals 2.
I had math.
No.
No.
Math?
No.
X is 140. Because 140 minus 100 is 40 divided by 20 equals 2.
I'm hearing math.
I'm
We won't
doing.
have to deal with that again.
Sorry.
We will have to deal with that again.
Why did you kick me for?
You know
I don't
why.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not the one doing math. It's great.
I'm doing it because I
Really?
have to do it though, not because I want to. There's a difference.
I was hearing math and I get kicked.
Because you kept on saying, I hear math.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, I got paintbrush.
there was math, wasn't there?
It was basically unwilling math is what it was.
Yes, it was math. I was being held hostage and forced to do math by a quiz.
Yeah. Okay, how's this going along? Cool.
Fuck!
Ordinal.
Okay, they're very aggressive. What the fuck?
Boss is lost. Oh, good. There's another shop on this map.
Yippee!
Ah! Oh, fuck, we're gonna get it. Yep. Very aggressive other side. Die! Thank you. Well, Kirby's gonna get it. Yep, there.
I think we're getting close to chapter 5. Or chapter 4, I mean, not 5.
Eh?
Hakuoki.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We are.
Not the hammer! Okay, I got crushed by the hammer, and then the hammer died by bomb from the other side.
Huh.
Gender, that would be interesting.
Maybe not, though. I don't know. Purple one!
arrived at Sam's thing at a weird time.
Huh?
I just arrived, and the first thing I hear is Sam would be short cop. I think I'm just gonna leave that for the time being. I'm gonna question. Wait a second, I saw something like this before.
Alright, what did I get out of this? Hold up.
I'm defending again. Someone's called ad.
Yeah, that sounds about like.
It's quasi-experiment. But I have to give the page where I got the answer. And it's page 25.
Okay. What the? Alright, that happened.
Wow.
Woo! Back it.
Wow.
4.
Work.
Fork. Whee! Ow! What the fuck? What killed me? I just don't know what killed me. A problem?
He is here.
Is here.
Who is here?
Death. Sam's about to die again in a few seconds.
Do I have to bring a different?
He can kill the pawn.
there. It took me 13 minutes to do that quiz.
Huh.
It's fine.
Oops.
Why are you cackling?
I was gonna loot a body, but that was just a mannequin. I was like, why can I? Oh, that's a mannequin. That was kind of funny. Not gonna lie.
100
Wow.
seconds.
99, 98, 97,
Go up.
96,
That's
90.
going up, not going down.
110 seconds to find a
111, 112, 113.
110 seconds divided by what?
I fell through the smallest hole again. Again.
Good.
You deserved it.
He can get out of the way. He can just change clothes right in front of me. Does he do that?
Huh?
He literally just changed appearance in front of me.
Who?
Deacon.
Yeah, probably.
I believe we've explained to you before that Deacon can just randomly change appearance whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what he changed into? He's got a fedora and a black vest on. Oh, now he's in the gold leather.
Okay, no, come back.
Jesus Christ. Why did I give him a silence? Oh yeah, I gave him a silence.
Oh!
Don't fall on the floor, Rene Roku. Are you okay?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, be right back.
No, I didn't mean to pick up the signal! Hey, teammate, my only other teammate, can you please back me up?
I don't think they can hear you.
Yes! I did not die!
We got an ad break that ends in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay. Good. You got one of the signals. They don't have any more to protect. It's just a full-on turf war.
I'm so glad I gave Deacon the backpack. I didn't know why I gave him the pit boy though. Hey, do you know why I gave Deacon the pit boy?
Nope.
Why? I gave him all pit boys.
What?
I got. I don't know. I just gave all my companions pit boys. No goddamn reason. I was like, can they wear pit boys? I guess they can. I'm not testing strong though. I know he can't. Can he? Am I gonna have to find him now? Until age 2. Hey, is it possible to have 0% happiness?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Strong is at the mechanics layout, and then suddenly, it's at 0% happiness.
I guess. Wait, are
He's
you
the only one there.
I don't know.
Oh, now the happiness seems to be going up since I got here.
Yeah.
Am I just that charismatic? What the hell?
Yeah. Are you?
There's also beds here, so I don't know if you. 4 beds, no power.
What's in here?
I don't have the thing for a generator, sadly.
A picture of Hijimiko is in.
Hey.
Of course it is.
A picture of Hijikata?
Hijimiko.
Oh, Hijimiko.
So yes, Hijikata, but also Makoto.
Please
That's
work with
right.
us instead of the Minutemen. No. I'm working with the Minutemen. At least you get to survive.
Why do they always put this little plastic thing on the tips? It's right in there.
Defending. Paid actor? Oh, that's an name. Back. Damn.
Oh, I'm eliminating forces now.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, so I need to decide if the variable is continuous or discrete. Why am I getting a Bachelor of Science again? Oh right, I don't want to have to take language. But would rather take more math than take a
Math?
college language course.
No.
And that is
Ah, got you both.
Hey, don't smoke in here. This is a no smoking zone. I'm gonna kill you. Die.
That is an inappropriate reaction to someone smoking in a no smoking area.
I've killed Olaf.
Eh?
Remember, I killed someone who ticked me off.
Yeah.
Wait, is the whale gonna get attacked?
Yeah, by the Brotherhood.
Yeah, at some point.
So, what if I did the Minutemen? If I did the Minutemen ending, would they still attack? Would the Brotherhood still attack them?
They would instead attack the castle.
Yeah.
Who?
Brotherhood.
Why?
Or
Because they're techno fetishes.
it's either Brotherhood or the Institute. I don't fucking remember.
I think it's the Institute because the castle belongs to the Minutemen.
Yes. One of them. I remember there are many different variations of it, so fuck off what I remember.
Why would they attack the castle?
Because that's the stronghold of the Minutemen. That is their headquarters.
Because Brotherhood bad.
Brotherhood very bad. Fuck
They
the
really
Brotherhood.
are.
I want to keep up the legacy from Fallout 3. It's really hard with Maxon now.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Told you.
Maxon's making this so difficult. Ooh, Dom Ryan. Come on.
People knew the Brotherhood was bad. Brotherhood bad is like the thing even I know.
I feel like there still should have been an outcast Brotherhood because of that.
I agree. I mean, it would be interesting to see more variety. Like, different, like...
I just do not believe that everybody rallied behind Maxon after Lions.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Oh
Ooh,
my
ballistic
god, it's
wave.
sparkly. Oh, it's sparkly. Okay.
My handwriting when I'm writing something that I want to read, that I want people to be able to read, is so different than when I'm just writing shit for myself.
Do you write it where it's almost impossible to read for yourself?
Yeah, when I'm reading for myself, my handwriting looks like Ichikaza's. Only I can read.
Creature. Fuck, I'm attacking!
Oh, he clarifies what it's talking about? Oh my god, this professor is like a nerd. This item is asking for the type of skin. Thank you! The wording is so bad, I wouldn't have known it otherwise.
Give it to me! Fuck! Where was my teammate? On the fucking ground, not up
I'm
here.
working with the minimum. Shut up.
Fuck! Teammate, I thought you were distracting that guy.
No, phenomenal was me. So, Ordinal is like...
Wait a minute. So the leader of this unit that I'm facing off is April, and she has a pair of ninjas with her.
Oh my god. No fuck.
I'd like a pair of ninjas with me at all time, that would be nice. Then if my professors got flippy with me, I could just be like, talk to my ninjas.
The fuck is going on in this match? What the fuck?
T-shirt size is ordinal.
Ah! Sure, when it's me going to get it, they'll kill me. But when it's the other team, they won't get it. Fuck off.
Time taken to run a 100-meter race.
Oh, he's so abominating.
Ratio. You always ask random questions. It's like one of your charms.
The reason I'm asking is because I don't remember getting a vomit.
Places because it involves me. Temperature in Celsius. Interval. What is the difference between a population and a sample? I am so lucky that the amount of math involved in statistics is basically just basic rich algebra, or I'd be so fucked. Because I never took anything beyond geometry. And I refuse. I will never take a calculus class. I will not. You can put me at gunpoint, and I would refuse to take calculus.
I gave him a fully automatic pistol on accident.
On accident?
I thought it was a single action.
I am defending. Shiba shark.
Fun.
Shiba shark. Woo.
My problem is I actually really like STEM. I really like the non-math parts of STEM.
Fuck. Ouch. Think I have to sort of thing. It's not really a good vantage point. Do you get it? Yeah, they did. What the fuck?
I didn't even leave.
Nope. Okay, this is a bad idea. Damn it. Give up! I give!
You give up?
I give! Not take it. Zip is it.
Oh, is that it for Splatoon?
Sure, I don't feel like continuing. Let me set everything up.
I am ready, baby.
Are you?
Yeah, I got the walkthrough up right next to the stream. And now to play the waiting game.
as I set everything up.
Deacon's a Sith?
Who is?
Deacon?
Oh, you sweet summer child.
I love how you're
I'm
just
doing-
like
I'm testing it with the week.
You should totally read that recall code too.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Read it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do any of this right now. Do it. I answered half the questions. Spare me.
Da, da, da.
Thinking of getting a new sleeve for my lightsaber. And I'm wanting to make it.
I'm reading the recall code now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What do these mean?
Go ask him.
I'm just gonna save this real quick.
Alright.
There's a difference between a simple random sample and a stratified random.
There we go. It should be switched over.
The difference is go shoot yourself. Yes.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the thing.
You good.
He doesn't want to talk about it. I can't do it him.
There we go.
I should have demanded proof.
Do-do-do-do.
Anyway. Intro time.
So,
Yeah.
Shut up, Deacon. Hey, what is the fastest way to get an NPC unstuck?
I don't know, but it's intro time. And we're back.
alrighty, there we go. Sorry.
No, it's not bad. I should have seen the intro was
I said intro time like twice.
She did.
It's true.
You know very well I have got very poor attention.
Bitch!
Obviously.
Really? You pay poor attention? I had no idea.
Goddamn.
I told you earlier today, he can't pay attention. He's too poor.
He doesn't have the attention to pay.
He's too poor. He's so poor he can't pay attention.
God.
Yeah, fuck you.
Come here, Hijikata-san.
Need the Toshi.
So about that heat wave.
The heat wave ended up lasting several days. On one such day,
雪村先輩お茶はこんな感じでいいんでしょう
oh, it does
I'm
the
gonna
thing
say, I
here.
will say
Yeah.
senpai, by the way. I will
you,
say
please,
senpai.
Stop. No.
Ah.
Pardon me, damn it. Pardon me, Yukimura senpai. Is the batch of tea I prepared good enough?
Oh, it may be better to make it look warm. It's still quite hot today, you know.
Ah, I see. You're amazing.
Puppy energy. Oh, the puppy energy.
He needs to have puppy energy.
Yes. This young man was Soma Kazue. He joined
He and
Shinsengumi.
Hesuke are the puppers.
You're forgetting one more puppy. It's one more puppy. He joined the Shinsengumi just before summer began. He was a very serious and well-mannered person.
And a puppy.
Kondo-san apparently met him when he was in Choshu, escorting the envoy, and he invited Soma to join us. He was currently working as Kondo-san's page. I ended up showing him the ropes, being the more experienced one. Of course you are. It seemed like he'd grown fond of the Shinsengumi, and he was focused on learning about all that it took to become a true warrior. Then maybe we could water it down? But if you do that, you'll dilute the tea and weaken the flavor. No, hey, Soma, what are we supposed to do then?
Why don't we cool it down with the well water?
Oh, that's a pretty good idea. Let's give it a try. This energetic young man was Nomura Rizaburo, and I fucking love him, and why doesn't he have a root?
He's so cute, look at him.
Puppy.
Yep, that's the third puppy. We have 3 puppies.
We do have 3 puppies.
He had joined the Shinsengumi around the same time as Soma, and because of their closeness in age, Nomura also became Kondo-san's page in training. He needs 2.
Gee, Kondo-san, how come you get to have 2 pages?
God damn it. I knew where you were going with that. As for him, he joined because he greatly admired the Shinsengumi. That left me to teach them about all of the duties and responsibilities of a page. It was harder than I thought. The tea doesn't have to be completely cold, just a little cooler to offset the hot weather. So, first, prepare some warm water rather than boiling, then try brewing it. That way, it won't weaken the flavor. Whoa! Okay, I see. Wow, you sure do know a lot about this stuff.
I agree. This was a true learning experience.
Well, as for the tea, I'll pour some and take it to them, so you two... What do you want us to do? We'll do anything.
Yes, indeed. Let us know.
Alright guys, you two gotta do some sword training with me. I also found a thing as well that pertains to this particular subject.
Wait, what did
Takano Nakano led a unit of female warriors during the Battle of Aizu in 1868. Mortally wounded, she chose an honorable death, asking her sister to decapitate her to avoid capture by the enemy.
Yes!
Sister did it. Her sister carried her head all the way there, all the way to where they were originally going.
Yep.
Her
That's messed up.
sister's a fucking badass.
That's just why I chose to add Takeko.
Yeah, Takek was great.
That's a
We
bit.
need to learn
dark.
more about her.
We do need to learn more about her. I love Takek.
Great, get ready for a history lesson. Teach us.
Not now, not while we're
No,
done.
no, we're dubbing.
I
I
know,
promise I will I promise I will teach you more later.
Yeah.
If we don't fall asleep.
どうしたやりたくないのか
It's late, you know this.
Anyway.
Good night.
What's the matter? You don't want to do it?
はいお願いします
Give me just a second here. My screen accidentally popped it out and then was being stupid. So give me just a moment. No! Please train us!
Yeah, well, as for me, I have some work to do.
おいおい
Hey, you're a newbie. Don't be shy now.
諦めろ
Nomura,
立派な大
come on now.
試練だ
This training is what will make us great warriors.
That's not training, that's pure
あれは
hazing.
しごきだろ
He's not wrong.
It is. Not because it's doing it
ちょっ
on
くら
purpose.
二人を借りていくぜ
Well, I'll be taking him off your hands for a little bit.
Alright, please take care of them. Please don't break them, Nagakura.
No promises.
So much
It's not him you have to worry about, it's Soji.
Oh yeah, that's also true. No, the combination of both of them is like twice as deadly.
Yeah, I know, it's so bad.
Oh god. Soma gulped deeply, looking quite nervous. Nomura, on the other hand, looked ready to cry as Nagakura dragged both of them off. I can see it. They're just being dragged behind him.
He's got them both by the collar and everything, and he's dragging them behind him.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he's just grabbed them both by the collar.
Like fucking whenever Diddy was taking away Fox and Falco and
Yes.
Subspace Emissary.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Exactly.
perfect. That's exactly it.
Also,
Nagakura's
here's looking at you, kid.
Eh?
I didn't do it.
What? What?
I love the general misdirection whenever I say, here's looking at you, kid.
Yes.
This time I was kid.
I wish the two of them the best of luck.
Caesar's like, haha, I'm a girl, I don't have to do it.
I think they do. She does train somewhat.
Yeah.
There is that one time with Kondo where he gets super carried away and is like, oh no, Yukimura-kun, what have I done?
Yes.
Yet that is one of the best scenes in my head.
And then he's just like, well, since I, a 4th generation master of the Tennen Vishin Ryu, have trained you, you're now a trainee of the Tennen Vishin Ryu.
Yes.
He's so cute.
Here is some parched barley tea, Kondo-san. It should help lower the body's temperature.
Speaking of
Mm.
Kondo.
Oh, thank you.
ありがとう
I like the
Maybe.
fact that he would just be off in his own little mind space and everything, and then he hears her. Hmm? Oh, thank you.
I summoned him.
Ah, the tea you pour is always easy to drink. It's perfect, Yukimura-kun.
Thank you.
Drink! Yes!
Who's explaining?
Where's my drink? Damn it, Chizuru.
For those of you who are first time and don't know, with these Otome games, whenever our antagonist here says thank you or I'm sorry, we take a drink of something. Make sure that it is not alcoholic or an energy drink. This tends to happen often.
You
Or
won't
you
die.
will die.
otherwise.
And I remember one of those days I was drinking a nano drink by accident.
You did not know.
Chizuru's not even that bad. Chizuru's not even that bad.
No, I would say Shauna's and Ichiko's worse.
Ichiko,
Yes.
oh my god.
God, yeah.
Ichiko is the worst.
Okay, now I'm seeing why the Saints are not attacking me.
It was deep in thought, arms crossed and stern. Imochi-sama's death had cast a shadow of uncertainty over us. Kondo-san especially was having a difficult time.
I know, because he loves the Shogun so much.
Yeah. Perhaps it was best that I simply left him alone. I turned and had already begun to walk away when he spoke.
今宗司を松本先生に見せて
Matsumoto Sensei is examining Soji right now.
This coughing had grown more violent and more frequent lately.
What did he say?
まだなんとも重病でなければいいのだ
He hasn't said anything yet. I hope it's nothing serious.
Oh god, please tell me this is the scene that I think it is.
It is. It should be.
It
Oh,
is, I
it
believe,
Should
yeah.
be.
もし宗司の身に何か
If something happened to Soji,
あの人に申し
I
訳ない
don't know how I'd be able to face her.
Her?
今日に来る
Well, when we left for Kyo, Mitsu, Soji's older sister, asked me to look out for him.
And
Mitsu,
Mitsu's-
Soji Okita's older sister. Also, will
Yes.
never mention the other older sister.
We have a picture of her from when she was an old lady.
Mitsu? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's... I kind of like to imagine Soji might have looked a bit like her.
But no, yeah, we never mentioned kin. Never ever mentioned kin, apparently.
What?
Oh, Okita-san has an older sister?
It's more like he has two.
両親を早く
They lost their parents when they were young, so Mitsu was Soji's parental figure and raised him.
No, that's not true. Shusai was, and so were you.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. All I did was just look after him and taught him how to swing a sword.
And yelled at the people who bullied him and made sure he was well fed.
Right. It wasn't right for them to treat him that way.
He's such a good boy. Kondo is such a good
I can tell, like, as he's saying, like, all I did was he's just scratching his head at all while saying it kind of modestly.
This is how Hijikata pilled I am, because he can literally do the stupidest stuff, and I'm just like, he's such a good boy.
Jesus. I see. Okita-san seems to have been through a lot.
あいつは素直で前向きだからな苦労して
Well, he is an honest man. I'm sure he doesn't see it that way.
Boy, Kondo-san!
あの根性曲がりを相手にそんなことを言うのは
Thank you! Oh my god, I'm sorry, I summoned
本当
myself.
に偉いだと思うぜ
Seriously? To call a twisted man like that, like him honest? I think you would be the only person in all of Japan who'd say that.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
It's true. I summoned myself.
So-
Hijikata-san.
おトシどうしたんだ
Stupid microwave. I pressed pizza and it still came out potato.
Don't like
It's your turn, Potato.
I know. Oh, Toshi. How are you? You want some tea too?
いや麦は
No,
別にいらねえが
I don't need any. But
三条大橋に建てられてる
did you hear about...
知ってるか
I can't read that because it's purple. Fuck.
Sanjo Ohashi Bridge.
She bridge and the notice board.
Okay, did you hear about Sanjo Ohashi Bridge and the notice board?
Sanjo Ohashi, a bridge over the Kamo River at Sanjo Street in Kyo. It is the last stop on the Tokaido and Nakasendo roads, 2 of the 5 routes of Edo.
Okay, so it's on the east side of Kyo.
Gonna learn. Notice board. The board to notify the public of established laws regarding specific people or affairs.
Whoa, I had no idea.
Quelle dommage à Jazui.
知っているとも長州の罪状を記した札のことだ。
Yes, I've heard. The notice board was about the Choshu's crime, right?
And as we all know, Scruff McGruff is shot on crime.
鴨川に捨てたバカがいるらしい。
Some idiots took it down and tossed it into the Kamo River.
無論その話
Of course, I heard about that as well.
だがその政策は後日立て直されたんじゃなかったのか。
But I thought they put the notice board back up the next day.
そいつがまた引き抜か
They
れちまった
did.
そうだ。
Same thing happened.
そろそろ俺
I
たち
think they're gonna ask us to keep an eye on it pretty soon.
以前札が
It was torn down at night, wasn't it?
夜中だったであれば三男君の羅刹体を使ったらどう
What do you say of using Sana's Fury Core then?
羅刹体か。
The Fury Core.
何か引っかか
You
る
think it's a bad idea, Toshi?
あいつらは確かによく働いてく
They
れる。
work hard enough,
や
but
りすぎるんだよ
they tend to go overboard.
どんな役目につけても
Whenever we give them something to do, they end up slaughtering the other side.
しかもそれだけじゃ飽き
That's not enough for them, though.
元の形をとどめねえくら
They
い
go in and hack the corpses to bits. Most of the time, they're not even recognizable.
新選組の仕業だと
Maybe they're doing it to try to hide the Shinsengumi's hand, but they're going too far.
新選組は人殺し集
We're
団じゃね
not
え
just a
死
pack
体
of
で遊ぶのはや
murderers.
めろと
I told them to knock it off, but they won't listen. They just want to play with their corpse.
あれじゃ辻に入
They
れ
keep it up, and we're no better than murderers.
Hmm.
I felt a shiver snake down my spine as he spoke. I remembered with terrifying clarity what I'd seen when I first arrived. They'd behave as if possessed by evil spirits, their swords mercilessly hacking away at dead men. It hadn't been hatred or fear that drove them, but some sort of twisted amusement. I didn't think I'd ever forget the mad smiles each had worn.
まいくつか手を考え
I've got a few other ideas.
そうだな細かいことは都市に任せる
Good, good. I'll leave the details to you then, Toshi.
Maybe you should not do that for once, and things would turn out better than they do.
将軍後見職の一橋慶喜公かな
Ah, yes. Have you heard about Yoshinobu Hitotsubashi Yoshinobu-sama, the old guardian of the shogun? Oh boy.
Guardian of the Shogun, a position created during the Bakumatsu period to assist whoever held the office of Shogun.
Oh, Yoshinobu, you're such a bitch.
Hitotsubashi Yoshinobu. Born into the Mito Tokugawa clan, he was adopted into the Hitsubashi house to increase his chances to be 15th Shogun. He held the position of guardian prior to becoming Shogun. And he is
Guess
so-
that worked out for him.
it worked out because Miyamochi's son was like 3.
Yes, that's why it worked out, because Iamochi-san was a toddler. That wouldn't have stopped Toyotomi. That wouldn't have stopped Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He would have just been like, my son's 3, you're his regent now. Fuck off.
あの人か
Yeah,
家康公
Yeah.
の最大
What
の
about
と言わ
him?
れてるそうだ
I've heard a couple of people say he's like
確かに
Eos
頭はいい
reborn.
のかもしれない
Don't know about that, but I heard he's pretty sharp.
Before long, they'd started to discuss politics I didn't understand, and I politely excused myself.
Meanwhile, Makoto would be pulling up that bench and being like, tell me more.
I think Hanako would walk away because, like, I don't want to hear this.
I don't even like that bastard.
Oh God.
She
Eh,
might know him. She might know him.
probably does. I mean, look
Yeah,
at...
you have to think about. Yeah.
She does, but I think he wouldn't like her.
No, and you have to think about how she feels about him if she does in fact know him. So,
Probably does, honestly, considering her family's work over 200 fucking years.
no, I know, and it's been important work, so I bet she does know him.
Anyway, I thought back on what Hijikata-san had said. It was true Sana-san had been acting strange, and the Fury Corps had been getting more and more violent. There was a lot on my mind, but what worried me the most was... Furies?
Probably Sun or the Furies.
One of those two, honestly.
But it's not the notice board.
No.
The correct answer for here is the Furies.
Haha, because Cosmo has a thing about the fucking fakes, apparently.
Cosmo's like...
He's got such a hate for them.
He does.
He really does.
I bet it just rankles his Fundoshi that he has to admit that Hijikata is a true demon.
Just as Hijikata-san had predicted, the Shinsengumi received an official request to guard the notice board at the Sanjo Ohashi Bridge. The Vandals were 8 men from the Tosa domain. Harada-san and his division were well prepared and captured them when they attacked at the Kamo River.
You know, I kind of feel bad for the Tosa because they did so much for the revolution, but then they just kind of got shit on by the Satsuma and Shiryu.
Yeah. Harada-san was given a reward by the Aizu for his service, and he took the rest of the captives to Shimabara to celebrate. This is the scene that I want to see how the fuck they handle.
I know, but not this playthrough. We can't get to see it.
I remained
because Chizuru is boring when she's romancing Kazama and doesn't want to go to Shimabara.
Not the Isumi scene. This one I want to see in particular with Sanan, because like this scene confused me. It's like one of the confusing scenes in my head.
Okay, well hopefully we'll see if it turns out better this time.
Yeah. I remained at the compound to eat my dinner alone. My heart felt like a lead weight in my chest, and I chased away any appetite I might have had.
That folding screen is in a really weird place.
Yeah. Why is it over there?
I know, I'm like... And why is that candle so close to it? That's like a fire hazard. That candle should be further away.
I was gonna say, that's very flammable!
Yeah,
but then again, so is about everything else in the room.
I know, why do you think so many fires happened in Edo? It's all wood!
What's going to happen to the Shinsengumi and the Fury Corps?
Almost as if on cue. The door slid open and Sana stepped through.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
See, this is the time to actually use the soundboard and do this.
You goddamn snake!
Oh, hello, Sana-san. Can I help you?
Good evening. You didn't go to Shimabara with the others?
No, I'm not that good with drinking parties.
Also, she's kind of like, what, 17? 18?
Yeah.
She's 18 at this point, I think. I mean, in Wisconsin, that's peak binge drinking age. What's wrong with you, Chizuru?
Ah, I see.
Sanan-san nodded in understanding, and his dark eyes gazed down at me. The cold full moon was visible, and maybe it was because it was nighttime. But Sanan-san's eyes possessed a tint of danger.
Sanan-san?
What do you think about the serum? The water of life, that is.
What do you mean?
Wouldn't
you agree that this serum has had results beyond comprehension? After all, when my left arm rendered me useless, I looked to its properties for aid. And it seems all too clear to me now that it was fated for me to improve and perfect the serum.
Sun-Sun's eyes glimmered with a strange light, and I couldn't bring myself to look at him directly. His expression was so unfamiliar and nefarious, almost as if he was possessed by something.
What's the matter? Don't you agree? I expect you to think so. You're the daughter of Kodo, who brought this marvelous serum to us.
It was obvious that Sana-san was not acting as his usual self.
Why aren't you saying anything? It would be very regrettable if you were the one to share the opinion of Matsumoto-sensei. He wants to bring the experiments to a halt. With good reason.
I just remembered I have some chores that need doing, so I'll be...
Puts his hand on the wall right next to her.
Just as I was on my way out, comment on it.
Don't you know it's rude to comment on people?
Soji doesn't.
I know.
Also, have a Gusagi birthday cake.
Oh my god. I actually want that.
That's really cute.
Hold up, I want that, but replace it with Saturn or Pluto. Fuck yes. Anyway.
Hey, money.
I'm a Sailor Mars guy.
Wait. I know he says halt, but...
Okay.
Halt.
He roughly grabbed my wrist and yanked me back.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I pulled against his
Oh
grip and
no.
banged.
I'm saying it like the fucking cat.
Yeah. He was far too strong.
Please
I mean,
stop!
he is a grown-ass man.
He is a grown-ass man, but he also has more power, I guess, than a human.
Please stop!
The horrible twitching madness in his eyes was too much for me, and I screamed.
Good thing tuberculosis boy and his buddies are here.
What you doing grabbing her for, Sanan? She looks terrified. I was merely soliciting her opinion, and I lost control. I apologize.
Sanan, I hope you know Toshi Plushie is crossing his arms disapprovingly at you.
On the other side of his glasses, Sanson's eyes returned to normal. The glint of madness was gone. Possibly he was under slight bloodlust, but we'll go with it.
Honestly, do you want to know my take on that?
Sure.
I think Sanan has realized already that fairies don't have any kind of future, and what's driving him insane isn't so much just the bloodlust as it is the knowledge that him, a man who actually does value life so greatly, has contributed to something that has destroyed so many lives out of selfishness, and so he feels compelled to either justify it or destroy it completely, and that's the conflict that's slowly destroying him.
Okay. It
So
kind of makes this more sense in my head now that you said that.
yeah, that was always my interpretation of it, because of how he acts in Fujikata's route, where he's looking to see if this person he trusts more than anyone else sees any value in it, and if he doesn't, he had been determined to destroy all the Furies, because he knows it would be the kinder option.
Yeah.
Because Sanan may lie and manipulate, but he only does it for the greater good in his mind. And this conflict between that side of him and the fact that he took this to save his own dignity and feels the need to justify it is what's driving him insane and tearing him up. It's very sad.
And it kind of plays into his own route in that one scene.
Yep.
Near the end.
Yep. And that's my take on it. I love Sandin though, so like, I'm probably being nice to him.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Oh no, nothing can justify what he does in Haystays route.
Oh god, yeah,
Nothing.
no.
We won't even go there.
No. Well, I felt relieved San-san walked off as the others were walking in. As I watched him walk off, I looked back at Okita-san and the others.
It's good to see you back. You're a little earlier than I expected, though. I was expecting you all to stay out late.
Sano's gonna be drinking till morning if Shin has anything to say about it. I didn't think I could handle that much, so I left with this pair of sticks in the mud.
Meanwhile, in Sano's and Hijikata's route, you're like, I have a second stomach for alcohol!
Absolutely gets himself pissed drunk.
It's only the three of you then? What's the matter?
Hijikata-san caught the eye of a lady at Sum he called Kimikiku. She sat next to him for the whole night. Kimikiku?
Yeah, and Hijikata was suspicious of fuck of her for the whole night.
Kimikiku?
Oh yeah, she was a beauty. Was she that pretty?
Soji, I
She
swear to
totally
God.
was. Soji, you swear to God. Oh, Soji really does read to me as if he's on the A spectrum and he's just like extremely demisexual. Like he doesn't realize he's capable of sexual attraction until Chizuru shows up and he's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why am I having these feelings?
What are these?
Yes.
What are these? I don't think these
He's
are
like-
supposed to happen.
What are the?
No. No.
Yes.
No. 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 No.
Please, someone draw Soji wearing Crocs.
Oh god!
I'm sorry. Anyway.
She totally was. Actually, I'm a little worried Sano might not have enough to pay for her.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm pretty sure Kimikiku just took it
I'm
herself.
I'm pretty sure this game completely ignores the fact that all of them were extremely well paid and totally could have afforded Sumi at this point.
Okay, so, check this out. This is the Bagnell Dam Strip during Bike Fest right now, basically.
the
Look at all the bikes.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck?
Look at that big old line of bikes on the Bagnell Dam Strip.
Well, that's
Look at all those chickens.
Yes! That's my favorite thing.
all of those chickens.
Okay, so that was the last choice, I believe, for Chapter 3.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. Not too long, and then I had to switch to Edo. Is that so? Is that so? I can't say I'd be able to tell if a woman is good looking or not.
Yeah, I told you. He's on the A spectrum. Him and Saito both are.
Hmm. One of Kyo's Geigi, huh? She was probably just as beautiful as Heisuke-kun said. Her and Hijikata-san must have made a beautiful couple.
Yeah, except they were just feeling each other out and being like, "You're suspicious." This is what they were doing.
I gazed down at myself, small, plain, and dressed like a boy. Suddenly, I felt very sad.
どうかしたのか。暗い顔をしているようだ。
Is something wrong? You look unhappy.
No, it's nothing.
疲れているようだ。
I imagine you're tired. Perhaps we should leave.
それでは、雪村。ゆっくり休め。
You rest well, Yukimura.
Goodbye, Hajime.
I will, thank you.
Drink! Yes.
God damn it, Chizuru. It's okay, I need to drink.
Yep.
Hijikata's voice actually takes a bit out of me, but I enjoy doing it.
Saito-san must have been looking out for me. As Heisuke-kun
He
began to
was.
leave my room, something brought him to an abrupt halt, and he turned to me.
まあ、そんなんさんの様子で近頃ますますおかしくなってねえか。
Hey, you get the feeling that, like, Sonnen has been acting a little more strange lately?
The two were silent, restrained by mixed emotions. They all left the room without saying any more.
Heisuke, why are you asking them? I think Soji doesn't know I don't think Soji knows what his feelings are. I don't think he can identify them. I don't think Saito knows he has feelings.
Even the captains who were with the Shinsengumi since Edo were beginning to grow suspicious of Sonnen-san. I wondered what would happen from now on. Whoosh. After that, the rest of the warriors who'd gone to Shimabara returned, and they told me in great detail about the Sanjo notice board incident, but out of everything I heard, there was one thing in particular that caught my attention.
It's me laughing is what caught your attention.
Apparently, when Harada-san and his men were attacked at Sanjo Ohashi, one of them had looked an awful lot like me. The strange person had tried to impede the Shinsengumi, siding with the vandals from the Tosa domain. I hadn't left the compound, of course. Even if I had been at Sanjo Ohashi, I would never have tried to get in the Shinsengumi's way. But if it wasn't me, then who? What could it mean? This news only fed the anxiety that had been slowly building within me. I feel like I have to have Haruka deal with the signboard in some routes.
Yeah.
Which ones? I don't know yet. But I do have a question. Whose route does Nomura follow?
Ooh, good question.
If Soma
I would-
follows Harada, then who's Soma?
It's a good question.
Nomura's.
I mean, you'll have to think about it.
December 1866. Oh, this is the roasted potato scene. I was sweeping a section of the compound amidst the freezing cold.
Well, that should do it.
I wanted to help out as much as I could, but since they still refused to let me out without an escort, there wasn't a great deal I could do. Since I helped clean our home, and that felt good, still,
I helped clean our home and that felt good. Hopefully they'd like it too.
お、境内を掃除してくれていたのか。助かるな。
Cleaning, I see. You're certainly hard at work.
Every time I see him, I want him to hug me. He just looks like
Yes!
no. His sprite has like the biggest like I give good hugs energy.
I understand what you're saying.
Yes, exactly. Like he looks like he gives like the best dad hugs.
Well, I mean, he is a dad, so
Yes, exactly.
dad energy.
Oh, hello, Kondo-san. It's really gotten cold lately, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has indeed. I've been in Kyoto for a while now, but I still can't get used to the weather.
It's not even that cold. It's just wet.
Meanwhile, Haruka in the corner. Yes, it's cold! He rubbed his hands together and blew on them in a mostly vain attempt to warm them up.
Meanwhile, you could just see Haruka running around in the background going, yeah!
See, that is the thing Haruka and I have most in common, honestly. Like, when I lived in Utah, I would walk around in, like, t-shirts and shorts in, like, 30 degrees weather, and everyone would be staring at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, summer weather, it's like the middle of December. I'm like, this is so great, I can walk around outside in, like, short sleeves all the time. It's never cold here.
So, I shot the father in the head.
Huh?
Good for you.
Okay.
I've picked up a bunch of dead leaves, so I was thinking about roasting potatoes later.
They mean yams when they say that, right?
Would you like some? They'll warm you up.
See ya.
Kondo-san gave me a little wry smile.
キモか。昔はよくやったもんな。
Roasted potatoes, huh? I enjoyed those a long time ago.
You also once stuck your fist in your entire fist in your mouth when you were drunk, but we don't talk about that.
We don't. We just don't.
We should though.
Oh,
I flushed with embarrassment. Kondo-san was a busy man. Managing the Shinsengumi was not easy. An important man like him didn't have time for roasting potatoes.
you've been really busy lately. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
まあ、こういう時代だからな。
Ah. Oh, right.
忙しいってことは、それだけ新選組が頼りに。
Well, sorry if I'm busy. Well, if I'm busy, then that means that the Shinsengumi is needed. It's an honor.
True.
Don't talk like that. It just makes everything sadder.
True.
In the last several weeks, Kondo-san and Hijikata-san had left the compound often to go meet with important shogunate officials. They scarcely had time to breathe, let alone relax. Suddenly, as if my thoughts had summoned him, Hijikata-san appeared!
I was standing around the corner, listening to the conversation.
That was the corner!
It was the corner. That's what I do. That's how I know what's happening. I'm always standing around corners. Or Yamazaki is standing around a corner for me, or Hajime. There you are, Kondo-san.
Ah, Hijikata.
おお、トシ、どこに行ってた？
Where? Oh, I guess. Ah. Toshi, where were you? I was looking for you.
次の将軍がだな。家持将軍の後見人だった。
They've chosen the next shogun. Turns out it's going to be Hitotsubashi Yoshinobu-sama.
やっぱりあの人に決まったか。
Him, huh?
他にやる人なんざいねえんだ。
Well,
もったいぶら
no
ず
one
に
else
さっさ
can
と
do
引
it.
き受けりゃいい。
So he should just buckle down and accept the position instead of making a fuss about it.
もし将軍公になられた方に向かって
Hoshi, that's not the way we should speak of someone who's going to become the new shogun.
あの方は東照神君家康公の再来と呼ばれるほど有名な方なんだぞ。
They say that the man is wise and that he's the reincarnation of Ieyasu-sama.
まあいい将軍が
Get
誰に
it.
なろうが
Doesn't really matter who the shogun is to us anyway. We're just here to fight for him.
そうだな。俺たちが頑張れば
That's right. If we do our best, then that means the shogunate and the shogun are safe and secure.
Only 20 days after Yoshinobu-sama had been officially inaugurated.